Okay, so I'm back with another Hunger Games Doctor Who simulator, probably the last one, or at least for a little while, just to give it sort of a break. In the last two, I took companions from NuWho and companions from Classic Who, and found the best from both. So this time we're taking the top 10 from the NuWho edition and the top 14 from the Classic Who edition, and putting them together in one to find the ultimate out of both. So in the districts, in District 1 we have the winners of both rounds. That's Strax, the winner of the NuWho round, and Susan, the winner of the Classic Who round. In District 2 we have Ian and Barbara. District 3 we have Romana 1 and Wilfred Mott. District 4 we have the Gingers, Amy Pond and Melanie Bush. District 5 we have Jamie and Victoria. District 6 we have K9 Mark 1 and Danny Pink. Obviously, if you watch the Classic Who one, you'll know that K9 is definitely a favourite because he had an absolute bloodbath warpath through that and almost won it. District 7 we have the unit representatives, Brigadier and Sergeant Benton. District 8 we have Bill Potts and K9 Mark 2. District 9 we have Graham and Ryan. District 10 we have Yaz and Perry. District 11 we have Wiesler, Turlo and Adam. And District 12 we have Madame Vastra and Chameleon. So I think we've got some people in there that have good chances. Obviously Strax and Susan are definitely favourites because they've already won it. But then you also have the two K9s did pretty well. Perry lasted quite long in the Classic Who version. So yeah, it could be interesting to see where this one goes. And yeah, let's see who the ultimate companion is. Adam breaking Chameleon's nose for a basket of bread. Does he even really have a nose? He's like a robot. Surely that would just hurt Adam's hand. Ian and K9 Mark II fighting for a bag, but K9 manages to get it, despite, not having hands. Benton making a wooden spear. Obviously he failed to make fires in the Classic Who version, so hopefully he has a better use for his military experience in this. Okay, K9 Mark 1 sprains his ankle while running away from Graham. He doesn't have an ankle. He's a robot dog. They don't have ankles. Jamie McCrimmon, obviously my favourite to win, using the Obi-Wan tactic, getting the higher ground. So no deaths so far after the first half of the first day, which that's new. Usually there's quite a few deaths early on. Chameleon and Perry huddling for warmth. Again, Perry with the robot stuff. I'm not judging you, Perry, but first K9, now Chameleon. She definitely has a type, it seems. Wow, okay, so first death of the games, and this is Strax getting it, killing Romana 1. Initially only injuring her, but putting her out of her misery. Oh wow, okay, and K9 Mark 1's out already. Benton bashing K9 Mark 1's head against a rock several times. That's a big move there because K9 Mark 1 could have easily won this after the performance he put in his last appearance, getting multiple kills. This time out straight away. And at the start of day 2, Perry almost killed by Jamie, but Jamie takes the moral high ground this time and keeps her alive. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite him. Because, you've got to kill in this. You can't go around letting people live. Strax thinking about home. Technically, okay, so is that the Sontaran homeworld or is that Victorian London? Because technically Victorian London's also his home because he's been there for so long. Be interesting to see what he considers home now. So yeah, the first two deaths are Romana 1 and K9 Mark 1. Bad time to have 1 in your name, it seems. Brigadier defeating Yaz in a fight but lets her live. Now K9 Mark II questioning his sanity. He's a robot. They don't really have a concept of sanity. Now Barbara screaming for help. Strax again thinking about home. Is that just all he's going to do now? Just think about home? Okay, and Vastra begging Adam to kill her, but he refuses, keeping her alive. Hopefully that doesn't... Well, actually, I do hope that comes back to bite him. Wilf managing to fend some people away from his fire. Oh wow, okay, and Adam throwing a knife into Vastra's chest. That's a big move there. Adam taking Vastra out, and similarly Amy Pond begging for Graham to kill her, but he refuses. But in it's the Hunger Games, you gotta kill to win. So if Amy then comes along and smashes Graham's head against some rocks, you can't really blame her. It's more of his fault for that. People wisely putting their fires out so they don't get caught. Chameleon convincing Perry to snuggle. I don't get it. Why is it so insistent that Perry likes to snuggle with robots? I don't understand this. Is this just something I don't know about Perry? Was this established in the show? Does she just enjoy robot company? A lot of fishing and searching for water sources going on, because I think it's going to be a long one, so people are going to have to find ways for keeping themselves alive. Strax injures himself. I can't really laugh at this because he injured himself at the start of the NuWho one and ended up going on to win, so Benton losing sight of where he is, and the Brigadier unable to start a fire and sleeping without warmth. The Brigadier was stranded in Peru and survived. How is he not able to start a fire? And Ryan almost had the chance to kill Strax here, but he refuses, keeping him alive. That could be a really bad mistake there. Okay, and Barbara indeed showing her vicious streak, throwing a knife into Sergeant Benton's head, eliminating him. So a lot of people sleeping in shifts, working together. Victoria and Bill huddling for warmth. Ian looking to the night sky, probably thinking how he got himself into this scenario. Comedian strangling Victoria with a rope. That's brutal. Oh, okay, and Mel throwing a knife into Perry's head. So Perry going out relatively early this time by her replacement Mel. Again, just yeeting a knife into Perry's head. Wouldn't really think Mel would have it in her, but clearly she's learned to adapt and survive. You know, we're finally starting to get some deaths stacking up here. Speaking of, Jamie, Graham and Mel fighting, but Graham escapes and Jamie kills Mel. Jamie getting his first kill of the games. Oh god. The Brigadier accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Again, he's from the military, from unit, you think he'd know how to arm a landmine without it blowing up and killing him. So that's the Brigadier gone, which is a big loss. K9 picking flowers. I'm not sure how he's able to do that or why he's doing that, but more power to you. Danny stalking Amy, oh god, and Jamie dying from thirst. That's such a bad way to go out. He'd only just started getting on the leaderboard and then he goes and dies of thirst. There's my favourite gone. So that's 2 districts now completely wiped out in the same round. Jamie and the Brigadier dying, which means District 5 and 7 are completely empty now. So, you know, the kills are starting to stack up. I think that's pretty much half or above half of the field is now empty. So nothing really happening on night 8, just people telling stories and helping each other out, sleeping in shifts and stuff. Nothing really of note. Looks like it's another peaceful night. Oh, actually, here we go. Danny killing Ryan Sinclair by putting him out of his misery. Bill questioning her sanity. To be fair, she's like a weird puddle alien that can fly through the universe now. I don't really think she can really question her sanity given what she now is. So on night 10, again, it seems like a pretty peaceful night. But Turlo setting off an explosive to kill Amy. So that's probably him getting revenge for not being on Team Ginger, given that he's Ginger. So now Amy is out. Amy hadn't really done anything in this. So that's Team Ginger, District 4 completely wiped out now. Oh, wow, okay, that's 2 big ones there. Susan bashing Wilf's head against a rock several times. That's probably going to make some people very upset because I know Wilf has a very large fan base and Susan just unceremoniously killing him there. Again, showing a very mean streak. And on the other side, Graham trying to climb a tree but instead falls to his death. Again, quite an unceremonious way to go out. Not really how you want to die. Okay, so this is an interesting thing on night 12. Yaz and Susan fighting Adam and Strax, but Yaz and Susan are the only ones to survive, which means Adam and Strax are both out now. So that's the winner of the Classic Who round, killing the winner of the NuWho round. I think Susan might actually win this. You know, she's lasted quite a while. And Barbara shooting a poisonous blow dart into K9 Mark II's neck, slowly killing him. Again, like I said in the Classic Who one, how does that work for a robot dog? Yaz killing Comedian with an explosive, Bill tracking down Danny to kill him, and Barbara stabbing Turlo in the back with a trident. So that's all of a sudden people just killing each other because it's a feast. So I guess everyone went back to the cornucopia. A lot of weapons being made, some fishing. The only survivors are Susan, Ian, Barbara, Yaz and Bill. Susan, Barbara and Yaz all tied on 3 kills, followed by Bill with only 1 and Ian with none so far. Surprised Ian's managed to last so long with no kills. Maybe he's just saving them all up to kill everyone right at the end. But Ian and Barbara obviously in the same district. It might be interesting to see them having to face each other, and everyone kind of all in the same event thing here all at once. Susan, Bill, Ian and Barbara all raiding Yaz's camp while she's hunting. You know, 5 people left and 4 of the other people left all raid your camp. when they could have killed each other, they decide to raid your camp. Oh, okay, this is big. Oh, wow. Bill bashes Susan's head against a rock several times to kill her. So Bill just sick of Susan and just kills her. And Ian's screaming for help. I think he's just gone a bit insane, honestly. No underdog comeback for Ian. He accidentally steps on a landmine. So you gotta feel bad for him. He didn't do anything the whole time. He just kind of screamed for help, got himself injured a couple of times or something like that. And then to top it all off, he's just walking along, steps on a landmine, and that's it. So now that only leaves Barbara, Bill, and Yaz, with Barbara and Yaz tied on 3 kills, followed by Bill with 2 kills. Okay, so that's it, I think. Bill unknowingly eating toxic berries and Barbara dying from an infection. So, very anticlimactic ending there. Yeah, Yaz wins. So, according to this simulator, Yaz Khan is the ultimate Doctor Who companion. That's going to ruffle a few feathers. But yeah, those are the final standings. I don't think anyone could have predicted that. Quite cathartic for Yaz, I'd imagine, because she was runner-up in the NuWho companion round, so she now actually wins it. But overall, I think that went well. So yeah, as I said near the start, I think I'm going to take a break from these for a bit. Maybe I'll do some more in the future, but I'll take a while out and not do them for a while, because I don't want to become a Doctor Who Hunger Games channel. So yeah, I'm still open to ideas of ones to do, but I'll just take a bit of an extended break from them. So I hope you enjoyed this trilogy of companion showdowns, and you can join my Discord if you want to chat and see what my plans are for the future, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching.